Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Happy Sunday. And welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik-J. This is my player partner, Boxiana, the Menace. And, yeah, we got some things to discuss this Sunday. Y'all see I'm in Dallas. I'm in my normal digs that I'm in when I'm in Dallas, Texas. And, before we get to the obvious, which is, the aftermath of the Ring 4 Champions card that we all saw on yesterday, I just want to take some time for y'all to see that the girls have on our Wicked gear. Because me and my friend, along with my cousins and my aunts and my mom, we all went to see Wicked for Good today. And I just want my friend to give y'all a quick synopsis of our outing today, friend.
You know what, y'all? Let me tell you, I had a good time with my cousins and my sister today. It was a great time. But let me tell y'all, she can't take me nowhere else. She can't take me nowhere else. Y'all, my blood pressure is up high, sky high, sky high, sky high through the roof. I was in there crying and grabbing seats. And I'm going to the movies very soon. Maybe tomorrow to see it again. Maybe tomorrow. Listen, y'all.
It was so good, y'all. Okay, friend. I gotta ask you a question because it's been an hour or so, a couple of hours. Which one do you like better, part 1 or part 2?
You gonna have to ask me that after I leave the movies tomorrow.
Okay.
Because right now, and maybe because it's new, part 2.
You got you in a chokehold.
Yeah, like real tough. Like really, really, really tough. But I love part 1. Because I saw part 1 when I was in love and all girly. And like it hit a little different when you in love and you know what I'm saying? But like part 2 is me now. I'm grimy and evil a little bit. I don't know, man. I'm torn. I'm torn.
Look what my mommy bought me.
I didn't get one. You tell her I didn't get one.
She gonna get yours for Christmas. She'll get yours for Christmas, friend. She'll get yours for Christmas.
Now,
do you well, see, she didn't know if you want an Elphaba or Glinda.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, I don't know. Glinda's not so good. Glinda's not so good. I don't know.
Y'all come on in the room. Thank you guys so much for coming through. We know you could have been anywhere, but we know why you're here. We know why y'all came through here. Everybody been flooding their channels talking about yesterday's card, but the Queens come on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. And I know y'all been waiting. And yes, I love my friend, but I'm going to get her the business because we had a conversation about these picks and predictions. But y'all come on in the room. Welcome to the Queen's Court. We're about to get started. Sticks and Jabs, how you doing this afternoon? This evening. It's almost 8 o'clock here. Nakia, make them freeze. Corbin is in the house. Hey, y'all, I love a good married couple. Random Thought is in the house. How you doing, DeVaris Hall? What's going down? Sean Terrence Teach is here. Dre Day, what's going down? Look at Mama. Hello, beautiful queens. Nik-J and Boxiana. Love y'all. Love you too, Mommy. Thank you for my dog. Shogun 76 is in the house. Georgia Peach Denise. Hey, Boxing Talk, how you doing? Do the Devin Haney. Yeah. Hey, Side Sports, how you doing? Hey, my sister in Christ, what's going down, Janae? Tina's boxing class is here. Tim TV, how you doing? The Bookmania, how are you? Mo 2013, how you doing? What's going down? Fernando Rodriguez is here. D215, and y'all, it looks like YouTube again is playing with the profile names and stuff. So whoever you are normally in here, go on and put it in the chat so I can know who I'm talking to. 205 NT, how are you? Hey, Brianna, you know my cousins. Hey, you. The Bright Side, how you doing? Dub, we're going to have a conversation because I know you feel away. Bookmania, how are you? Michael Ray? GFS Blackout, how you doing? Good to see you. 88 Sports Talk is here. Keisha Sellers, hey girl, hey. Shaquille is here. Joe Townsend, Big Joe Townsend, come through stepping. I know you tickled out in the Bay, ain't you? Well, nobody out of order. I don't think nobody been out of order. Oh, Boxiana was a little bit out of order, but y'all was out of order together. And I ain't holding y'all. And you know, I ain't mad about it. Y'all just was a little bit out of order. Who else we got in here? Boxing Farm, what's going down? Boxing and Barbecue is here. Willie Williams, how you doing? Eastside, how you doing? Inner City Sticks, what's going down? Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA. Hey girl, hey. What's going on, cousin Bella Faye? How you doing? Oh, baby. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be better because happy is what happens when all your dreams come true. I'm sorry. I had a moment. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry.
I'm going back to the movies in the morning. I might not even go to work tomorrow. God, I'm not even make it to work.
Yeah, I love that movie so much. Look at Phenomenal Mexican. He says he's gonna keep quiet today.
You good today? I ain't got my other phone. I gotta watch the comments through my computer today. So you safe today. You safe. But I tell you what, you might not make the next show. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I think he's gonna behave. I think he's gonna behave, but we'll see. So listen, we're gonna dive right into it because it has been a long day. My friend is overwhelmed a little bit. Her sensory nerves are in overdrive.
I done lost my damn appetite. I'm so rattled today. And I got food. I ain't ate all day. I had 7 Twizzlers and some popcorn, friend. That's it.
That's all. Well, let's jump right into it. We're gonna go with the undercard. Okay, the undercard. Y'all come on in, hit that like button on your way in, please. Share the episode, please. Let me get on my Twitter right now and share the episode on my Twitter. Please do the same if you have a Twitter page. We need everybody in the room today so we can discuss what happened on yesterday, because there was some good stuff that happened yesterday. That card from top to bottom was a hit. From top to bottom. That's probably the best well put together card of the year. Okay. What he say? Because she said he need a beating. Oh Lord, I'm nervous to hear what he said. I don't even want to read it. I'm gonna come back and read it later. So listen, guys. Let's start with Vito Melnicki. Okay, Vito was really the undercard. He opened up the main card. Because I didn't realize, I think I told y'all Friday, Vito has now signed with Zuffa. He's no longer with Top Rank, and he fought, I want to say, a Nigerian gentleman that was giving him all he could handle. Friend, how did you feel about Vito's performance?
I mean, he got through it. That was all. It was grateful. He got through it. because there was times where I didn't think he was going to make it through, but he made it. He
Now I'm
made
not
it.
gonna hold y'all. I was in and out on Vito. Did he get the stoppage? Did the dude stop in the corner, or did he go the 12 the distance?
I want to say with the distance, friend, but I ain't sure because I was in and out on. Okay, so first off, before we get the in and out, the zone. Come here. Let's
Yeah.
have a conversation.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the zone. If I buy a fight, okay, hear me. If I buy a fight, I don't want it to work on my phone only. I want to work on my TV. When I tell you I had the most complicated time getting the zone app to play the fight, it worked on my phone. I end up having to download the app on my PlayStation, friend, and put it on my PlayStation.
That's what happened. That's how you finally got it.
That's how I ended up being able to watch it, y'all. I spent an hour trying to get the app to. I even brought my TV from downstairs, thinking I would. Friend, it was a mess. I was cooking,
She called me in frantic, y'all. She was frantic.
y'all. I don't think the actual fight started working on the TV. Until the Abdullah Mason fight. I watched the majority of the Abdullah Mason fight on my phone.
And that was a good old.
Don't the zone. If y'all don't want me to steal, and I'm telling you this honestly, if you don't want to make, if you don't want me to steal, make it so everything works. That shit would not play on my TV, dog. And like, I was just getting more frustrated by the minute that I couldn't get it to play.
I could tell when you called because you was about to
Dog, and
throw the towel.
it don't take much, y'all. It don't take much to set me off lately. So that almost got it. I was literally finna knock all this stuff off the table in here, but I ended up downloading the app and got it to work. So yeah, Janae texted me telling my friend, "Do you got the fight on?" I was offended. That's why I didn't respond back to her because she would be like, "Friend, what the hell wrong with you? Crazy,
Crazy. Crazy.
crazy,
But
crazy."
shout out to Vito. Shout out to Vito. They say you got a 6th or 7th round stoppage. I was at a family function, so I didn't really get to watch Vito like that. But shout out to him for getting the victory. They really want to make him somebody, turn him into somebody. So good for him. Does Vito fight at 54 or 160? I think he's at 160, so he might be safe right now. But moving on, okay, because this was the first fight of the night for me. Okay. And let me just recap what I told y'all on Friday, because people were in here telling me that, Abdullah Mason finna run through Sam Noakes. Abdullah Mason about to get a stoppage. Sam Noakes is ass. Sam Noakes is trash. I saw y'all in the comments on Friday, and I tried to warn you guys that this was my upset alert. And no, he did not get upset, thank goodness. But it was probably the most hectic, intense back and forth for 12 rounds that I've seen in a very, very, very long time. Listen, shout out to Abdullah Mason for getting up in there, getting gritty, getting down and dirty up in there. But also shout out to Sam Noakes. Okay. And if you're gonna lose, that's how you lose. You lose giving it all you got. Okay. I don't think any of us would mind seeing Sam Noakes back in the ring again. I don't think any of us would mind seeing a part 2 of that fight. It was brutal. It was brutal. And I, for one, don't know why Abdullah Mason fought him like that. Friend, why he go up in there and stand in the middle with him and just rock him, sock him like that last night?
Because he wanted to show people I can actually do this. Now, was it safe? No, it was not safe because he got hit a couple times. Once I went back and watched it, Sam had hit on him a couple times. I was like, But Abdullah forced the issue majority of the time, which we knew he was going to do, but there was still some room for concern. Abdullah ready. And I'll tell you what, and people going to be like, baby, you pushing it, B. Skip 135, Abdullah. Gone up 3140. You're going to have 5 whole more pounds of power on you, baby, and I can't wait to see you put some stuff down at 140.
You don't think he needs to refine some defense at 135?
I think he can work on that at 140. He a baby. Literally in our times. He is a baby. He can refine that shit at 140. He can go up there. He can get him a George Cambosis because he at 140. It's a whole lot of 140ers that's on their way out that Abdullah can tune up on. Get gone up there, baby. That's where you belong. Up there with the weights because you, sir, are strong and you will be a whole lot stronger if you can go ahead and get at your correct weight. And 135 is not it. Not for me.
It's not. I, I have mixed feelings because I don't disagree with you. I really don't. I don't disagree with you. But I think that if he moves up to 140 right now, I think it may be some better boxing technicians up there that may give him problems. Not that they will hurt him, headshot or anything, but I don't know. I don't know because he
We
was
keep
learning on the
saying
job last night.
we he did, and that's his job. He's supposed to learn on his job. Y'all be the main ones hollering talking about we gotta stop babysitting stuff. We're gonna look up. Abdullah Mason gonna have 852 fights, and we're gonna be like, well, damn, 877 fights. Where does the work come in if we keep babysitting these fighters? Y'all see what y'all did with Boots? Boots got 975 fights. And y'all still, he gotta fight somebody. He got in the ring with Virgil. 1,000 fights. When we gonna stop doing that? Once you get into the teens and shit, that's when we ready for y'all to start getting in these dudes. Because now we're going into our 20s. We're gonna spend our whole 20s still work. Now we're done with warehouse workers. We done moved on to the supervisors now.
Well,
When we gonna
friend,
get him out the house?
can he unify at 130? Because I can see at
Oh,
135, because I can see him fighting the winner of Cruz and Murtala. I still wouldn't mind seeing who first of all,
none of those people are gonna fight him. Raymond don't want to fight nobody, friend.
well, he finna fight Cruz. And I mean, it's unifications will be, they have to push for those. They have to push for the unifications. And while nobody is talking about it, I'm gonna say something. The elephant in the room at 135 is what's the WBA gonna do with their belt? Because somebody been holding it hostage for quite some time now, and he can't
go to the jail and get it, because you're not getting it from him.
They need to snatch it at this point. We
And
don't know what's
crazy?
going on.
They be so quick to strip everybody else.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's holding up the division at this point. So yeah, he might need to come on. I would say it should get off the pot, but we don't know what's going on. But you've been holding on to that belt for quite some time. They need to go ahead on and strip that. Have because what I wouldn't mind is seeing before he moves up at 35. I know you don't want to see him and his daddy, but I would love to see Abdullah Mason do something bad to Sugarfoot and his daddy. I would love to see that.
I ain't even gonna call them out their name today. Listen, I would agree to that if they would get in the ring without faking injuries. I can't trust them to make a fight with them, friend. I don't want to see them. Do not offer them any more money. This is my last time telling you this. The last time I told y'all didn't believe me. Do not offer the Schofields any money. An Abdullah Mason fight is a payday for them. Do not offer them any money. Starve them out. Make them quit. They don't deserve an Abdullah Mason fight, friend. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say they don't deserve, because I want to, because he's in position, and I would love to see, because they've sparred before, so I would love to see them in a real actual fight, meaningful fight that means something. Because he keeps saying Well, I'm not going to even say what they keep saying. I just would like to see Abdullah Mason unify. I would like to see him unify.
Golden one, Tank is holding up the division, my love. And,
Yeah,
and I know y'all don't want to agree, and that's okay. We're cool. He fought 8 months ago. He ain't been in no, like, he just didn't have that one belt. Y'all gonna keep giving him a pass for that one belt? I know
no
y'all not.
attempt at unifying nothing.
No. Unify, nothing. Nothing. That one belt. We're done giving credit for the one belt. He is retired. We need to give that belt away.
Yeah,
Make it
it needs to
vacant.
be fought for. And I love the fact, let me just say this too, and I'm gonna read this super chat. Thank you, Boxing Talk, for coming. I love the fact that when there's a unification fight for a belt, not a unification, a vacant belt on the line, and two guys are fighting for it, that's the kind of scrap I want to see. Like they both really, 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 really wanted that belt. Okay. I can't I can't say enough about Sam Noakes because clearly he was the lesser skilled of the two fighters. However, what he did bring to the ring, he left it there. He put it all out there, and he is tough as nails because he was getting hit with some body shots that tenderized me. And he was giving somebody shots as he was getting them. They was in there rocking them and stocking them. And for the life of me, I don't know why Abdullah fought like that. He could have easily won that fight with his jab. And kept distance between him and Sam Noakes. But it was like they made a pact and said, we're gonna stand in the middle of the ring and slug it out, and whoever can stand up to it, gonna stand up to it. That man had a busted nose. Abdullah had a cut on top of his forehead. He was bleeding. It was blood flying everywhere. I was exhausted after
All
watching
the
it.
fights, friend. Every fight, if somebody was bleeding, it was almost too much, friend. Almost.
It was it was a lot. Friend, do y'all see her photograph? Lord have mercy. I'm gonna read this super chat. Thank you so much, Boxing Top 49.99. He says, much love to the queens. Respect to Brian Norman. We all bros at the end of the day. With that being said, Devin is the dream. Dominant performance. So proud. DHP fans stand up. We back, baby. Shout out to Bill. Yeah, shout out to Bill Haney. Shout out to DHP all as a record label and as a crew. Yeah, all of it. So yeah, the card was fantastic. And if that's how we was gonna start out, I was grateful because I thought the Bam fight was gonna be like that fight. The Bam fight, if I'm being honest with y'all, I kind of took a little nap. Because it was like Bam was really in there playing and toying with this man, in my opinion. Bam was in there playing and toying with this dude and just like having a sparring match until he said, you know what, let me go on and finish this off. Wop, wop, wop. And that was the end of
It
it.
was, and you know what? He had been setting up that same shit all night, and I think Bam was just trying to see how he was gonna fight his way out of it because he had been punch in that same area the whole entire time, friend. Like I was just waiting for dude to fight out of it, friend. He wouldn't. He kept lining himself up for the same shit, and when Bam was like, you know what? I'm ready to go home. He lined him up with the same punch, friend.
He didn't even put no stank on it.
He
It was a
didn't.
casual hook. Boom. Like, I'm glad I was up to see it because we were in round 10. I didn't think we were going to get to no doggone round 10. We're
I
in
didn't.
round 10. And he finally, and oh boy didn't even attempt to get up. He was like, okay, yeah, good.
Shit, he couldn't. Shit, he couldn't. He
Ring the bell.
couldn't.
Count
He
me out.
couldn't.
Yeah,
Throw in the towel.
I'm done. That hurt. It ain't hurt that bad, but I don't want no more. Go on, finish counting. Here up. Bam just turned around and walked on off. Yeah, let's wrap this shit on up.
And it's crazy because like you wouldn't think that, and it was like Bam was like he led up to the power that he was hitting him with because those punches in round 8 wasn't like hitting the way they was in round 9 and round 10, friend.
Yep.
They was stanking in round 10. Like, how did you been fighting all this long and now you putting the power on these punches like this? Sick.
Bam looked like he was in there really working on stuff. Like Janae said, he looked like he was working on stuff. Just, oh, let me see if I can do this to him. Yeah, he a buster. I can do this. Okay, let me go over here and see if I can do this time. Okay, yeah. All right, then. I think that's enough. Let's wrap this up. And then boom, bam. And that's what he did. Listen, Bam is a bad man. He's on a mission. He wants to. And then let me ask you this, because nobody's doing Bam like this. I don't think there's nobody down there that can mess with Bam. But Bam has said that he wants to be undisputed. And nobody's telling him he needs to move up and bypass this. We're giving him the grace and letting him achieve his dream of being undisputed. Why do we do our guys like that? Why do we tell them they need to?
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. Why do we tell them what? Go ahead.
Why don't we rush them and tell them they need to move up? It's nothing for them down there. I hear people telling Devin Haney he need to go to 154 because ain't nobody down there 147. Like, but you don't do that to Bam. Bam is down there with people that we don't know, and we feel like he better than everybody down there. But ain't nobody rushing him to move up to potentially collide with Nakatani or Monster. We want it, but we not rushing him and telling him what he should and shouldn't do. We just letting him work his career out. And he the one put a time limit on his own career and said he want to be done by 30. Why do we do that?
Well, I'm just going to tell you this. I'm not telling nobody that can weigh 15 pounds as a grown man, nothing to do. So I'm not, if you can do that as a grown man, hey, world's yours, baby. I'm not rushing you to do nothing. You, as a grown man, you on the scale weighing 115 pounds. Hey, you got it, sir. Whatever you want. Now, what I will say is, we know we hold our dudes different. We hold them accountable because we know we got some dog in us, friend. So we expect the dog to come out in all shapes and sizes. Like, that's just what it is. That's just our friend. That's just it.
We shouldn't be that way. We require so much
But
of our
we got dogs in us, friend. Like, and then Bud then went and set a bad example for everybody because Bud then came up from 130 pounds, 147, no one fight at 154, and then he went all the way up to 168 and whooped Canelo. The expectations is on the, when I say the bar is high.
I mean, all time high. I wish we would show our folks a little bit more grace. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Ain't no grace with no dogs around, friend. You know what happened when the grace come? They sent Michael Vick to jail. Ain't no grace. Ain't no grace. All dog. All the time, friend. All the time.
Okay, Kadreka Young. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you in here. He says, salute, ladies. I never understood the pillow fist comments considering all his opponents respect Devin's power, including Ryan. Because they hate us. That's why, Kadreka. Because they're haters. Because they love to try to humble somebody and ish on somebody. And they hate the fact that, you can't have too much confidence because then you're cocky and arrogant. But if you're humble, then you don't have enough dog in you, and you're lame. So ain't no winning. And we gonna get there. We gonna get there because I got words for all of y'all that was in here talking that foolishness, including Boxiana. Thank y'all for coming on in. I see a lot of y'all coming in late. And not late, but just coming in when you're coming in. Thank y'all so much. We about to get into it because I do want to say congratulations to Bam Rodriguez, Texas's own, San Antonio's own, Bam Jesse Rodriguez and whatnot. He put on a wonderful performance, as I expected. But you want to go to the real main event, or well, you know what? You want to go in order, or you want to go to?
Let's go in order. Nope, let's go in order.
We're going to go in order because the main event lived up to its billing. Okay? A lot of people were questioning, why was David Benvidez the main event? Well, he closed the show. So you get no complaints from me. But the card that everybody was really purchasing this particular card for the fight was Brian Norman Jr., champion at 147 WBO versus Devin the Dream Haney. Brian the Assassin Norman, Devin the Dream Haney. Yeah, there was a lot of build-up, a lot of talk during this build-up. Okay, Frank, did this go how you thought it was gonna go? And I want you to tell the people how you was feeling when you called me.
No, this did not go how I thought it was gonna go at all. And first off, let me say this because you know me, y'all. I'm not good at having to go back on no word. But today, I'm so thankful to be wrong. Like my cousin Bella said, I'm very much grateful to be wrong. Like Devin looked phenomenal at 147 pounds. Not only did he look phenomenal, yeah, baby, listen, I thought about coming out here with my scarf and my shades on, but I didn't even have time to put my little stuff together, cousin. I'm telling you, I was toe up last night. Um, Let me tell y'all, I'm real big on how things should go and things look. Devin had on gator last night. And not just any kind of gator. He had on peanut butter gator, which is that's by as far as it comes. Okay, Brian looked good. He came out to his Atlanta music. It wasn't that peanut butter gator though. Devin just looked confident from the time he stepped out to the time he got in the ring. What is there to say? I'm gutted for Brian. Like for me to be extremely happy for Devin, I'm extremely like toe up for Brian because I know he went in there and he gave that shit his all. Really. He really did. Um, I'm grateful he was able to finish out the fight. It would have hurt me more to see him get stopped in the second round than it would for me to see him like get stopped in the later rounds. Devin and Bill was in their bag, baby. Not any kind. They went and got the big Louis Vuitton, the 32K, the big duffel. Okay, they were in that this entire time. There was no adjustment that Brian could make for Devin. Like he showed he is phenomenal. That shit was it was crazy to watch. Like for real, for real. I know Devin is good. I didn't know he was great like that. You pull my coattail, and like I said, I'm happy to be wrong. I don't feel no type of way because I love Devin, y'all. I don't want y'all to think this is Boxiana hate Devin because I don't even know where that shit came from. Just in this fight, I'm allowed to pick somebody different and not lose no love for nobody. Like Devin is phenomenal. 147. Hey, they ain't finna fuck with him. I ain't saying move up. Go on and get you a couple of fights and gather you some belts. But they can't fuck with you. They can't fuck with you not at 147, Devin. I'm sorry.
Say
They
it
can't.
again. Say it
They
again.
can't. They can't fuck with you. They can't fuck with you. Ain't enough skill down there at 147. Ain't you ain't got a little power on you too? Ain't nothing they can do, baby. Ain't nothing they can do. Let's go ahead and whatever y'all gonna rally up to put up against him. I ain't telling him to move up, but phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal work. And I feel bad for Brian. Like, don't give up. Get back in the lab. Go back, work on your shit, come back and get it popping. Just don't give up. That's the main thing. Don't give up. Don't skip the gym because you don't want to go in there. Go on and get back in there. Even if you just in there sitting watching other people work, don't stray away from that gym.
And
So
I don't think you will. I
I
don't
hope
think.
not.
Boxing Talk came back with another 9.99. He says, I did say it could be a coming out. Let me start over. He says, I did say it could be a coming out party and Dev could be punching. Dev solidified himself above T.O., Tank, etc. They missed their window to beat Dev. After all Dev been through, comeback story of the decade. it's definitely an absolutely phenomenal comeback story, and it's really just getting started. And before I give my take on this, let me give a disclaimer, because I'm finna talk some major ish, but it is in no way directed toward Team Norman, because I still rock with them too. I'm like you. I felt terrible for Brian that he had to lose, but I told y'all this on Friday. I didn't want nobody to be laid out, and nobody was laid out, but somebody was dropped. But yeah, I got to pop my ish a little bit because I told y'all. Now bring your ass back here. Come on back. Come on back.
I had to sneeze, friend. I had to sneeze. Come on. Well, let's get it popping.
So listen, yeah, and I hear you drink good win, but stop. But no, it was more than just a good win, because there were things that he had to do in the boxing ring, but the way he had to get himself prepared and get his mind wired back correctly in order to even step back in the ring and be competitive like that, that was a whole nother fight that we don't get to see as fans. As fans, we don't get to see that. The way that man was torn down and belittled and mangled and talked about and just shitted on by the general boxing public. And if you weren't one of the ones that did it, then I'm not talking to you. But to those of you who participated in the foolishness, for those of y'all who participated in the foolishness, let me give you a resounding fuck you. A good resounding one. Because it takes a lot to get your mind back right after you know you've been done wrong. People don't care that you've been done wrong. They talk about you like a dog. They put every they plaster what happens to you on every social media platform you can think of. Then you get yourself back up, get back in the ring. You have a performance that's not your best, that's not fan friendly, and then you still get shitted on for that, even though you won the fight. You on a card with the same dude that cheated you. He loses the fight, but the bigger story is what you did to win your fight. Like, and people get online and laugh about it, and it's funny to you until it's to you. When you are the butt of a joke, and it's something that you didn't do to deserve it, and you still got to get yourself up and mentally prepare to get up in there again with another fighter that has the same weapon that did you bad. Yeah. I don't care if you don't like Devin Haney. If you don't got nothing good to say, shut the fuck up. And that includes bald-headed old men that be nodding off on their live streams. Shut your ass up. Shut up. Go sit down somewhere, find a rehab, do something. But if you don't have nothing good to say, shut your ass up. Now ain't the time. You done had almost 2 years, all of y'all, to clown this boy, act a fool. Everybody thought he was going to get his block knocked off. Bro, he still ain't learned how to duck the left. He still ain't learned how to duck the left. Oh, he going to find a way to get out of this fight. Timothy Bradley, bring your big head ass here.
Wow.
Yeah. You're my guy. Love you, Tim, but bring it here. Yeah. You done got your behind on your live talking about they ought to thank me for being a motivation. No, you weren't motivating. You was on this thing clowning, acting a fool, shucking and jiving, sucking your fingers like you was eating chicken. That's what you was doing up here. Yeah. I watched all of y'all. I watched folks talk crazy and then turn around and pick him to win. I saw all of y'all. Just because you're hateful and you're spiteful and you're mad because the folks that you champion ain't got nothing going on right now. You're sorry excuses for boxing fans. That's what you are. Now, back to the boxing. Let me start with the wardrobe. Because, baby, that gold gator, long jacket, long robe, did something to me. Okay? Did something to me. Okay? I said, that's See, y'all told me he was jittery. He was doing all that moving around. He nervous. Like all of that means something. I know y'all remember Earl Spence Jr. telling y'all don't look too much into that facing off. Nobody want to be smelling nobody breath and stuff for 5 minutes and shit. You know, oh, now he moved around too much this day. Now on the weigh-in day, he trying to act like he hard. He trying to act like there's no winning with you. Look, there's no winning with y'all. With you hating motherfuckers, there's no winning with y'all. And yeah, I'm calling you haters. If the shoe fit, put your big ass foot in it. I'm talking to y'all. You know who you are. Yeah, y'all. He came out looking like he was ready and relaxed. He looked like he was ready and relaxed. I loved it. He came out first, challenger. Been a while since he had to do that. Okay. All of that is a mind fuckery, y'all. It really is. So I look at Brian Norman Jr. come out. He got the stone face. He been stone faced the whole time. But in my spirit, I was like, I think he a little too tight. He needs to relax a little bit. I want him to relax a little bit. He was too tight, in my opinion. But this is what kicked it off for me. And when I relaxed, when the bell rang and my boy stepped forward, he didn't step back. Everybody and their mama who was against him said he was going to run like a chicken. He ain't going to do nothing but run around the ring. Baby, he stepped forward. Yeah, I'm going to meet you right here in the middle of this ring. And that immediately, to me, threw Norman off because he had his mindset on chasing. He didn't even know what to do when he stood in front of him. It felt like he was nervous to throw because it went for a long time with neither one of them really throwing much. So I said, okay, that has thrown off some stuff with Norman because he's standing right there while you ain't swinging, while you ain't throwing. Well, we learned quickly why in round 2 because nothing much happened in round 1. Brian Norman Jr. was throwing out his jab and I gave him round 1. You know, I gave him round 1. So round 2 comes around. Well, let's get busy. Let's get to mixing it up. Why don't we? Let's. And I told y'all Friday, the biggest key for me, if we see a fresh, a refreshed, a renewed Devin Haney that has better punch resistance because he's put on the weight, we gonna have us a fight on our hands. And boy, oh boy. Because guess what, y'all? He's never gonna not get hit with a left hook. It's boxing. It is boxing. He gonna get hit with every punch that's available to be thrown because it's boxing. We cannot think that boxers are not gonna get hit. We can't. He got hit with a left hook. He took it and he gave a better one. He gave a better one. Friend, what did you feel like when that leg had quivered a little bit like that?
You know what, friend? Like I said, I wasn't like in here rooting real bad for Devin to get beat. You know what I'm saying? Like it was either way with me. I ain't gonna lie to you though. When he got hit with the punch that lined him up for it, I saw it. And then he connected with that second when I say, oh shit. And like the look on Brian's face, that's what did it for me. I almost turned the shit off. Brian's face was like, this motherfucker, damn it. And like he was trying to like get his feet and gather his feet. Like you could see him tapping his feet to get his shit together. And like wasn't nothing helping him. He could not stable himself, friend. It was so bad. But the punch that lined him up, I don't know. Devin was in there really fucking with that check hook like real bad in this camp. I don't know what made them zone in on that punch, what they saw in Brian that made that particular punch, that jab and that check hook killed Brian the whole entire fight and he could not get away from it. He was just getting hit with shit. Like, it got to the point where Devin was hitting him and Brian was tripping over his feet. I don't think he ever really, like, really regained himself from that second round. Like, he was in it, but he wasn't in it how he should have been in it, friend.
You know what? And I'm gonna say something later on, and y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But he was in there kind of like Devin was in there after he got hit with that first left hook from Ryan. He was hurt. He played it off, and he was trying to get his legs back and stuff. And Devin played it safe. He could have pressed the issue, I believe. He did him just like he did Regis. He let him live. Go ahead.
And Brian went in there with that bullshit you told him not to do. Quit trying to see how much you can take from people. Because I'm going to tell you, the first time Devin hit him with something, a little stank on him, Brian had his back up against the ropes. And he said, mm-hmm. And he got off them ropes. He knew then. And by then it was already too late, because once he got off them ropes, Devin was coming around with that hook, friend.
He was on his, listen, this is the crazy part. This was like a B plus performance for Dev. He didn't really press him like he could have. He let him live, just like he did Regis. He just dropped him earlier than he dropped Regis, but he really let him live because he was hurt. He was hurt, and he was hurt for a couple of rounds after that. He was not back. Brian has a really good poker face, but his legs were not there. And he was still throwing. Now, the second half of the fight, he was throwing, jumping, leaping. You're not going to hit Dev with that. And he was wishing on a prayer. And Devin, again, he let him make it because he could have made him pay for a couple of them, but he didn't do it. He just kept, he kept tatting that eye up because, baby, that eye was tore up at the end of that fight.
That eye and that nose, that Brian's whole entire face was swollen. My sister say, oh, he gonna look so bad in the next couple of days. I was like, girl.
And I just want, hold up, let me see this. Let me read this real fast. Let me see if I'm gonna have to cuff somebody out.
What? And I very much take accountability for my stuff. Thank you very much. I'm a grown woman. I do take accountability when I'm wrong. Thank you very kindly. Sheesh.
Yeah, he was, after he hurt him, he put him on, he just really kind of put it on cruise control after round 5. Brian was trying to get his get back, so Devin was still cautious, boxing well, but you could tell from that he did what he needed to do, which was gain his respect, because leading into this whole fight, the whole thing was he pillar fisted. He ain't knocked nobody out in I don't know how many years, and they did that face off, and Brian told him, you can't put me down. And Devin asked him, he says, what if I put you down? He was like, put me down? How you gonna put me down? You can't put me down. What you gonna put me down with? And Devin made a point to say, we're gonna remember that. We're gonna remember you said that. Remember you said that. And so I feel like they really fell into, he can't hurt me, because he had gone through the war with Santillan. Devin don't punch like Santillan, so I don't really have to worry about what's coming back. So when he got dropped, it was like he questioned everything they did through that camp, because we did not prepare for this.
And he forgot everything that they did in camp, because he made an adjustment one time to take a punch away from Devin, but Devin had so much in the fucking trunk. Don't matter if you took that one thing away, like he literally could have been hitting you with one hand. That jab was fucking Brian up all night long. He could not keep a straight face. That jab was just doing too much to that poor baby.
That power jab, because he has so many variations of his jab. Last night he came with a power jab. Like, you're gonna feel it. Like, I'm not flicking it out here, setting it up for nothing else. I'm putting it on your face so you can feel it, so you can be flinching for what come behind it. It was listen, it was a really, really good performance, a great performance for his first time at 147. You know, like you said, Brian, go back in the lab, and I know he will. He took it like a champ. You know, people be emotional a little bit. He didn't want to say he got hurt, but we saw the footage. We saw what your body did. Your mind is saying you wasn't hurt, but your body told us something else. But I have no doubt that he gonna get back in there, get on the horse. You know, and like people are saying, 147 is a weak division, so he should have an opportunity to get back in and potentially, you know, get another opportunity, a shot at a belt. Who knows? I don't think he's gonna move up to 54. I think he probably could have started his career out at 140 and moved up to 47, but he opted to come in and start and stay at 47. So I don't know if he's gonna stay there, move down, move up, what he has planned, but I have no doubt he'll be back in the gym. You know, when he's able, back on the saddle and you know, trying to get him another opportunity. And I wish him well. I love the Normans. I do. I know that this fight talk and all the build up and stuff ain't none of that personal. You know, Bill may have gone a little too personal at one time, but I really think they probably hashed that out behind the scenes, because after the fight was over with, I was really looking forward to see what the feel was going to be between the two families afterward, and it was nothing but love and respect in the ring. So I love that. And shout out to Bill Haney, because a lot of y'all be tripping on Bill, talking about he ain't got no, you know, he ain't got nothing for Dev and da 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 da. And I saw in the comments, I want to give a big shout out to Mickey Bay. Mickey Bay came in that camp, and this is not their first time working with Mickey Bay. Mickey Bay came to camp this time, and that mid work that Devin was doing was phenomenal. He just was a very confident young man, and I'm glad he got his mojo back, because a lot of you dog ass fans really tried to like shame him and really want to like get the Haneys out of boxing. Y'all really wanted that dude to quit. Y'all really wanted him to quit, him and his daddy to go away, because they make your insecurity shine bright. Go find your daddy, punk. Go find your daddy. Go find your daddy. Or go be a daddy to your son, you punks. Nah. So, moving forward. Congratulations, Dev. We happy, boy. I was friend, tell them how I acted when you called.
Called? No, y'all, there's a video of how Nick was acting. There's a video. And this is why me and my friend tell y'all that we can't watch the fights with y'all, because my friend be cutting up. I thought it was just me. I know my neighbors thought I was insane last night, because I'm used to watching fights in my house. I live in an apartment now, so I got neighbors. Baby, I know they thought somebody was over here dying last night, because when Brian got hurt, I was like, oh, no! Baby, listen. Lord have mercy. Baby, them pillows had more than plaster. They had bricks in them bitch last night. Hell, ain't no plaster. Them was just bricks. They wasn't even crumbled up. They was full bricks. Gucci Man bricks. You hear me?
He put them things on him. He did. He put them things on it. And the other thing I was gonna say before we leave talking about this fight and go to the main event, when I said that Devin let him live like he let Regis live, I truly believe that. And I know a lot of people would be like, why did he do that? Why didn't he press the gas? And I think it's twofold. I think he's being cautious, number one. You know, if you don't have to step in the line of fire, why would you? You know, if you know you're up on the scorecard and you can keep boxing beautifully and not put yourself in harm's way, then I'm not going to do it. And I know that's not appealing to a lot of people. But you know what? I think the second part of that is, especially with this fight, he knows what that feels like to lose and people turn their back on you and stuff like that. He had an opportunity to go after two black boxers that he put down on the canvas, Regis and Norman. and he decided, you know what, I'm gonna let him live. I'm gonna give him a little credit for that because he knows how ignorant black fans are. Think what would be said if they lost by knockout to pillow fisted Devin Haney. Do you know how badly they will be drugged? They get drugged already, but being drugged even more because you got knocked out by Devin Haney? I don't know. This is just me. I don't think he want them to be highlight reels like that because he know how the shit feel. He know you boxing fans is fickle and ain't shit. So I'm gonna just take this win. I'm gonna whoop your ass for these 12 rounds, but I ain't gonna knock you out. I'm gonna let you live. I think that really plays a part in his head. If he was fighting somebody that was Hispanic, they might have been in a little bit more trouble. Like if he fight that Mexican man from Victorville, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, moving right along to the main event. Shout out to DHP. I don't want to hear y'all talking nothing about Brian Norman Jr. Daddy gonna have him ready because he was a boxer and give him better instruction because that's what a lot of you were saying too. That wasn't the case last night, didn't seem to be. I was listening to see what Norman Sr. was gonna tell Jr. to get him together. Did you hear anything? No, okay. All right. Well, yeah. David Benvidez versus Anthony Yarde. Friend,
I knowed it. I knowed it was in the cabin. Lions in the camp. That's what happened. That's all they had in the corner. Lions in the camp. You know what's crazy? You look too good to be getting punched around like that. Come back. No. What you tell me? Don't leave. Come back. You look too good and you too big to be punched around like that. My homegirl said last night, she said, look at the back on that one. And I just knew you was finna go in there and show out. By the time the fight was done, she said, that back wasn't worth shit. Nothing. It just looked good. That's it. Lions in the camp. And then Tunde, come here. Listen. We squashed the beef, but I think the beef is about to come back. You need to tell him something. I don't like listening when you're in the corner today because you don't have anything to say. Y'all look like y'all a camp, and you know what? You're not a sex symbol, but he is. It's just a camp full of sex symbols. I don't like that for you guys. He got to be more than just a pretty face and a big back. He's getting stomped on last night. David Benvidez was busting his ass up and down, side to side. He knocked, like when they stopped the fight, he had knocked a big wad of blood off of him.
Everybody was leaking last night. Did Bam have his guy leaking? Because Norman was leaking. I think Dev broke his nose. Everybody was leaking last night. They were fighting. They were throwing that leather last night.
Well, David didn't look like he even pinched the bitch. David left out there looking the same way he did when he went in.
Like Tony
Anthony, go ahead, get you a Fashion Nova partner deal, Gucci man, something. Because I'm tired of seeing you lose. You be losing to the good guys, and you too big. And the girls, women. Okay, I hate to bring this man up. Okay, Deontay Wilder was the same type of sex symbol your ass was. Women saw Deontay Wilder and was like, "Ooh, wait, this man is fine." You know what happened when you start getting beat up in front of the world? Women stop being so confident that you gonna be the one to save them when some real shit is going on. You got all that back. And David Benvidez looked like he had a little something going on in the chest area. You didn't have that. I don't feel safe around you, Anthony Yards. Let's get on. I want you to go ahead and get you a Fashion Nova partner deal or something like that. See if one of these companies can't pick you up because you got it's all there. It's all there. It ain't good for shit. It ain't good for nothing. All right. You can't protect me if the shit go down. If somebody bigger than you just gonna be out there yelling lions in the camp. That ain't gonna help us, baby, when the shit go down. Take me slow, Fierro. Take me slow. You hear me? I want to no, friend. I'm telling you, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You can't help me if the shit start going down, baby. David Benavidez slapped you around last night. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Friend, he can help in a regular fight, just not in the boxing ring.
Friend, listen. You know what? If two big ones that ain't got no boxing trainer decide to jump him, it's over for Anthony Yarde. Over. He gonna need my help, friend. I'm gonna have to take my shoes off and help. Both of us getting knocked out at that point, friend. They gonna knock both of us out. We both gonna be stressed out in the street because he can't save me, and I tried to help, and I got hit because of my little punches hurt a little bit. But now I'm stressed out because you couldn't even save me. Guess who's driving home alone?
Damn. And I can't even refute nothing you said because this was supposed to be the charm. This was his third time in the ring for a championship. And this was supposed to be the third time is the charm, is what he was selling us. But this was probably the worst. He took a battering. David, you ain't have to do him like that. Like, dang, David. Like, he hit that man 15 times in a row because he had held on his hand, and that free hand, he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, real fast like that. Like, why did you do that to him? You did not have to do that, David. Golly. That's why that ref took that phantom point from you because he didn't like how you hit him 59 times in the head on the side like that. You did not have to do that. Oh, David. And you know, y'all know he's my favorite. And that's why, because he is a killer. David Stein. Boxing Talk, thank you so much. He came back. He says, we done talking about fake legacy clout chasers. Woo. This the Devin Haney era. Dev is more dangerous at 147. Can you remember a fighter being more hated for wanting to be great for no reason? Yeah. Talk your ish, Nik. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm talking.
Dogged out was an understatement. Dogged out wasn't what he got. He got Thanos.
Girl, when he slumped down in the corner like that on his own, he just fell down to his knees like, I'm just tired. I can't take no more.
My God, today. Imagine. Friend, I was so angry. I was like, sir, get up.
He was tired. He couldn't stand up no more. He had that is the real definition of getting beat down. He got beat down to the ground. He didn't want to be standing up no more. He was that exhausted.
David should have went over there and punched Tunde's ass too, because this is his fault. That shit is his fault. He should have went over there and punched the shit out of Tunde, because this is your fault. I think that should happen when a fighter get beat down real bad, friend. I think you should have the permission to go over there and punch their trainer too, because you the reason they in this shit.
It really sucks because at this point, Tunde, just be his manager, baby. You could have got him another trainer, got him some help, got him somebody else, because he has a lot of wonderful attributes. He just really needs fundamental.
Besides the back, what is it? Besides the back and the front, what is it?
Friend, he has phenomenal punching power. He has good movement.
To warehouse workers, to heavyweight hair warehouse workers, he do. He beat London B. Johnson, and that's all I didn't heard, friend. Bitter Beef beat the belt to ass.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He was in those fights when he really had no business even being in them fights. Friend, he hurt Better Beef. He hurt Kovalev. He really was.
And what happened after they hurt him, friend? What happened after they hurt him? I mean, he hurt them.
He didn't get the sale that the stamina on sale was
all
provided.
He got is the back. That's all he got is the back. Yeah, he beat London B. Johnson. Whatever his name is, you know who I'm talking about. Shit. Y'all know I ain't good with names. Y'all know what I know I'm talking about, though, don't I?
Oh, okay, let me read this to the chat. Thank you, Bison Talk. He came back. He says, I have forgotten how great Dev is. He reminded all of us. Dev can really punch when he wants to. I don't see a fighter from 135 to 147 with a chance versus Dev. He's too big, he's too strong, he's too smart. Come back home, Boxiana. She back. She back. Her back. She back. Hey, what's going down? Stay ready. He says, hey, ladies, Boxiana, wait. You in an apartment now?
Now, you know damn well my background didn't change from last year to this year. And then I seen boxer sparring talking about Boxiana got evicted, baby. Big mama don't respect it. Yeah, y'all be looking real tough. I told y'all 6 months ago when I moved. I'm gonna let you know how much y'all didn't pay attention to me. Hell.
Lord have mercy. 88 Sports Talk is back in the house. He says, these lions need to get out the camp and find a job. All of them. Throw in the goddamn time. Yeah, I don't know what is it time for him to get a job?
He needs a job. Fashion Nova partner. Hell, at this point, he can go on over there with Natalie Nunn and get on baddies.
Don't do him like that.
Shit, I am. And I'm his phenomenal Mexican. Don't get your ass kicked out of here. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna make the next show. You ain't gonna make the next show. And I'm not even looking at the comments to know that your ass said something very, very messed up. Okay? He needs to be a Fashion Nova partner, friend. Maybe he can get on with G Unit and sell their little wife beaters.
Bill said he can't beat them cheap Fashion Nova clothes.
Okay, well, what about G Unit? He can be a G Unit beater spokesman. You know what I mean? He can model the G Unit beaters.
Or the Vocal. Did Nelly bring back the Vocal tank tops when he brought back the apple bottom jeans?
Okay, listen, we can do that
he
too.
He can definitely wear those. He got nice shoulders.
Yeah. Or he can have that he can go get that white beater that Cartel Bo be wearing. They be having his breast out. He can go get some of them.
Milk out. No,
he can wear those. I'm just saying, friend. He can go. Listen, friend. He can go bust tables at Bubba's barbecue. Them old women would have a fit.
I don't feel right participating in this kind of trash talk for Anthony Yarde. I'm not going to participate in this. Yes, he came on his Instagram live and gave an update. He had shades on because I'm sure his eyes are purple, but he says he's doing fine.
Baby, he can get an OnlyFans.
He could do that. He could do that. He could do that.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Let's not say that. Maybe not.
Okay. Well, I don't know because I don't know. I don't think he's probably going to get another chance at a championship.
How many chances, friend? Let's be honest. Let's be for real. How many chances has he gotten?
This was his third.
Fourth.
Third.
Okay.
Third. And what I will say is, damn it, if they're going to keep giving Ryan Garcia chances, he can give some too. Okay? Yeah, I ain't finna do him like that. If Ryan Garcia can fight for another belt and he ain't even have to get back in the ring and contend with nobody else, he just keep going straight into championship after championship after championship. If he can fight another fighter and build himself back up and get another opportunity, I ain't gonna ish on him, because at least he's still fighting and trying. They just giving Ryan opportunity after opportunity after opportunity.
It's over, friend. Let him fight Lyndon B. Johnson again and let him go on and get him out of our faces. Because when he get in there with good competition, the same thing happened to him. Those muscles are too much. He lost me a shitload of money and I don't want to see him anymore.
Baby, prototypish, you are tickling me. Do you hear me? Girl, you is tickling me. Yeah, leave it right there. I see. I hear you though.
Y'all see.
Look,
Somebody said in the chat talking about who freaky ass aunties disease. We ain't even said nothing raw. Like, why y'all be on us like that? Golly.
All we're saying is when he gets to the big dance, he lays an egg every time. And I don't know what more. Well, I know there's nothing more that Tunde can do. And at this point, with him being 34 now, I don't know if there's any learning he can do that he can implement to his game at this point now. So it feels like, you know, Tony could have just continued to be his manager, brought in and maybe a better boxing coach, but you know, men in their egos, and he didn't get him additional training. That's one thing that I do like about Devin Haney. People seem to think they ish on everything the young man does, but you know, even that's a problem. He don't have no fighting style. He always bouncing from trainer to camp to trainer to trainer to this to that. He don't have no style. I love the fact that he goes and he implements and he learns from different styles, different trainers, and what he can use, he uses it. Sometimes you need another eye, a breath of fresh air, something different, especially when what you've been doing is not working. But is it too late for Anthony Yarde? Probably so. How you feel about David Benvidez moving up to fight Zerto in May?
Oh, I love that. I love that. Make that somewhere that me and my friend can go.
They say in Vegas.
All right, we'll see. I tell you what, you better not be charging no arm and no leg for no David Benvidez and no Zerto Ramirez, because you know who won't have no ass in no seat? Me.
Yeah, that undercard gonna have to be fire in order for us to go to that.
And don't pet it on no damn pay-per-view either, because guess who gonna steal it? What that man with the K-leg said? 5 stick boys. 5 stick girls. You right. I'm telling them the 5 stick coming right on now, baby, for that. Don't put that on no pay-per-view. That ain't no paper. That ain't no pay-per-view.
Well, listen, depending on what the rest of the card looks like, friend. Depending on what the rest of the card looks like.
Roku TV. What Roku TV? Roku TV. Put that shit on pay-per-view and watch what I steal it. Devin, they got my money for this. That deserved some money. I'm not mad at that shit, and I typically do not pay for fights. I paid for that. So with that being said, put it on pay-per-view. Watch what I do to you.
Well,
it's a theft.
Well, damn. Thank you, Loud Pack Bob. He says, salute, London B. Johnson. Sounds like a president.
That's who he beat, Lyndon B. Johnson. I'm just saying. That he beat Lyndon B. Johnson. He beat him twice, if I ain't mistaken. Or he beat him once, and then they fought again. That's who he gonna fight. They'll have a trilogy. Let him fight Lyndon B. Johnson again.
Well, damn. I saw a few people that were trying to say that they were upset about David leaving that division, going to cruiserweight. They feel like he should be fighting Bivol or fighting Better Biev before he moves up. But it's so funny because people people just don't, like you said, people are never satisfied. Because I remember vividly when David was at 168 and people were calling him a weight bully and saying he needs to fight at heavyweight. He's a heavyweight. Now he's moving up. Of course, they all, whether fans understand it or not, it's a big deal for a boxer to be a multi-division champion. So David's going for his third division at cruiserweight. He wasted, I don't want to say wasted a lot of time, but he spent a lot of time trying to get that Canelo fight at 168. Didn't happen. He was there for a while. So then he comes up and he gets this belt light heavyweight, defends it. He says he's not getting the fights, not because he doesn't want to fight, but because these guys don't want to fight him. So he's not going to just hold his hand. He's deciding to move up, challenge for another belt, and people are upset about it. I saw Drake saying, Zerto should be fighting Jai Opataya, which I agree, he should. But if he feels like, and he knows that he's going to make better money fighting David Benavidez, then y'all have to understand that they're not just fighting for our amusement. They fighting for the bag. They are fighting for money. And it makes sense for him to fight David Benavidez and the winner of that fight get Jai Opataya. What I do know is if David beats Zerto, he going to the smoke to Jai Opataya. That's what I'm very confident in. And if Zerto don't want it, he shouldn't get it. If he don't want the smoke, he shouldn't get it. I think David finna do Zerto bad. And then we gonna have a monster of a fight in September against him and Jai. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So yeah. See how we do our own? Absolutely see how we do our own. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I don't care about it. I'm just telling you the same way I could see this for them, I could see it for our own too. I'm not going to play victim like that. If they can do it and make their money, then we should be able to do it and make our money too. But it comes a point where you're going to have to fight somebody, especially when you claim you are the best. You know why I don't really care about Zerto like that? Because Zerto not running around telling people he the best thing since sliced bread. He not running around saying, I'm the guy at this weight division. He ain't doing that. He happy to be there. That's what he doing. He happy to be there. He happy to win. He happy to collect his check when he can do it. That's the issue I have with our own. Don't be braggadocious and then be ducking out the back door. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't tell me you the best in the division and you ain't even attempted to unify. That's what I'm talking about. Drink. So yeah. Zerto really ain't that guy to me either. But he got a belt. So guess what? I'm finna go get it. And then I'm gonna move on to Jai. If that's the next guy. Does Jai have multiple belts for you? Do you know how many he got? He got two. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. So, we got a lot of feedback from different boxers and stuff. David Benavidez was the main event last night. People were really tuning in to see Devin and Brian Norman Jr. But
he got one friend.
Oh, he
Bodum Jack got one.
Who?
Bodum Jack got one.
Bodum Jack has a belt up there?
Oh, Zerto got two.
He has two. Okay. Well, overall, were you all not entertained last night? I was very much so entertained. I was not upset with the main event being the main event. What a way to close out a stacked card. When I say close the show, I mean he closed the show. What else can you ask from a fighter? I don't have anything else to ask of David Benavidez. He's doing everything that I ask of a person, of a boxer, of a championship caliber boxer to do. I'm never going to pick against him. And I mean never. Somebody gonna have to put him down in order for me to pick against him. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. Abdullah Mason, give me a synopsis tied up in a bow. What was your favorite fight of the night, friend?
Man, I'm torn. I'm torn. I'm gonna go with Devin first.
Mm-hmm.
Abdullah second.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Them last two, they were all good. You can't rank them in no order, but Devin definitely stole the night. Abdullah did his thing, but Devin stole the night. Completely stole the night because that was not how that was supposed to go last night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and let me give a shout out because I like this young fella coming up too. Thank you so much for putting this in there. Michael Ray. He said, salute to Scooter Davis, who fought here in the DMV last night, 9-0. Yeah. We like young Scooter. We do. We like young Scooter a lot. He just so happened to be fighting on last night when all eyes were on the Riyadh season card.
And y'all quit acting like I be picking against Devin like that, man. Y'all gotta relax.
Y'all do. It's boxing, y'all. It really is. And I can understand why, people were riding away. Brian Norman Jr. had, a couple of nights.
He from the South. He talk like me. He got a whole bunch of cornbread in his throat. I felt like I needed to support my people. Shit. It's okay.
It is okay. And it's so funny because I heard the Southern twang got a lot of folks caught up. But you know what? It's not just the Southern twang. He's a very down-to-earth young dude. He, it just feels genuine. He's not like rehearsed. Whatever come out his mouth just come out. It just roll right off. He's a likable guy.
Drink. I did not bet on no Anthony Yarde last night. I'm talking about when he fought Kovalev, man. You know damn well you be in here every week. You ain't heard me say nothing about picking no Anthony Yarde last night. Hell no, I didn't pick no Anthony Yarde.
No, we like Anthony, but we knew better. Yeah, we knew better. We knew better than that. Yeah. BF, please stop. please stop, please. But yeah, I love Norman. I do. I want him to get back on his ish, correct some things. He's 24. He's 24 years old. That's young. I'm not mad at it. He took a great opportunity and he put his belt on the line and he just came up short. It happens. It doesn't make me less of a fan, not one iota. I'm eager to see him get back in there, see if he worked on some things, see if he made some improvements. So you said you put him in order from Dev to Devin Brian Norman first.
Abdullah second.
Abdullah second.
Let's go Bam last because he played with his food too long.
Okay.
And put David Benvidez at 3.
Okay. I like that order. That's my order too. I'm telling y'all, I was exhausted watching Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes. I had to take me a small break in between when with Bam and oh boy, because I was exhausted after that fight. But I'm very proud of young Abdullah. Hopefully he learned a lot on the job last night because there was he got to clean up some things because a better boxer is going to give him more problems. Sam Noakes came in there to bang it out. It just so happened Abdullah's chin stood up because he was getting lit the fuck up last night. He just got a chin, and so does Noakes. But he had better boxing skills, and he pulled it out. Good hard win for him. Bodeezy, thank you so much. He says, respect to Bud, but Canelo should have given David Benavidez that fight, coward. I completely agree. But after last night, I see why he's scared a little bit. He's scared. He's scared. Abdullah definitely had the most exciting fight. I was on the edge of my seat the entire fight because I thought somebody was gonna catch one and not get up, get knocked down and not get up. Hard fight though. He's got grit and he got grit. He gritty and he mean. I want him to quit licking his tongue out when he get hurt, though, because he let everybody know it was a good punch. Stop doing that. Get your poker face together, young man. Every time Sam hit him with something good, here he go. Like I'm okay. No, you letting me know it hurt. Stop doing that. Young though, he gonna learn. Yeah. Big Hanos. We back, baby. Been back. Y'all must have forgot. That's the attitude he came to the ring with. Y'all must have forgot. Let me put some on your minds real quick. I am the dream. I am Devin the dream. Haney. Okay? Ain't no nightmares over here. I'm dreaming good. The cream has risen to the top. And I'm back. I'm back. And I love that for him. Loved it. Friend, you want to close us out?
Shout out to Big Hanos, Mr. Young Abdullah Mason, and Bam and David Benvidez. Y'all really rocked the house out last night, baby. Shout out to y'all. We got December the 6th coming with me and my friend. Listen, baby, that Pitbull Cruz Lamont Roach fight gonna be something else, but we got a shitload of work on that card. Like Jenna Beck on that card. We got that Fulton fight on the card. Frank on that card. That's the one. That's
the one, y'all. That's the one.
Y'all, December the 6th, baby. I'm gonna need a Benadryl. I might not be doing nothing after the fight. Shit, I don't know, baby. I'm gonna be hey, I'm gonna have to take them 50s with me, friend. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If y'all are in here, you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Me and my friend are back outside. We back at these fights. More content to come. Of course, we finna get some content December the 6th. So y'all stay tuned. I'm finna be dropping stuff on the channel damn near every day. So we'll see y'all Friday? Yeah, Friday.
We'll see y'all Friday. Thanksgiving. Will we? We coming on after Thanksgiving?
We'll see y'all Sunday. We'll give y'all the Friday. It's up to y'all. We'll do a poll. We'll do a poll.
We'll do a poll on Wednesday. We'll do a poll Wednesday. Thank you, Tevin Smith. He says, Lord Devin Haney is back. Oh, they used to tickle me when Prince said that. Lord Devin Haney is back. Tevin Smith, he came back. He says, in Boxiana, don't you never, ever again. Never, ever again. What are you talking about?
Bet against Devin.
Oh, yeah, not never. Don't you do it. Don't. Oh, being with the fight next week. Yeah. Yeah. And y'all quit saying, well, let me not tell y'all what to do, but I'm not going to say ain't no work at 47. Ain't no work at these divisions because it's people that you don't know and you're not familiar with. Because at any moment, somebody can move up to 147. Richardson Hitchens been talking a lot of noise, and he just is making 140. I would love to see him move up to 147 since he talked all reckless like he talked. Bring your black ass on up to 147 and let's get it popping, Richardson. Bring your ass.
No. You stay down there 140.
Oh, yeah, we got plans for him.
Yeah, you had a little much to say, and I'm gonna need how you see when we just like when we ran down on Keyshawn. I'm gonna need you have that same energy when you get ran on down too.
Well, boom and back. Rolly and Barrios aren't the best, but I don't feel like Barrios is as trash. And I will say this about Rolly, although I don't think he's the best by no stretch of the imagination. Let's stop acting like if people want to, they can't get better. He has gotten considerably better with his new trainer. He has gotten better, y'all. Now, I know the win was against another trash-ass Ryan, but he has gotten better. I ain't going to say a whole lot better, but he's gotten better and settled down a little bit. I would love to see Devin collect all the belts at 147. He's earned the right to do that. Okay, we'll put a poll up and see when we're going to see y'all. But we're going to see y'all next week. But until then, celebrate the holiday however you see fit. You know, we call it friends and family giving and whatnot. because I don't be wanting to offend the natives and whatnot, because these pilgrims came and do what pilgrims do. Let me not. Y'all have a great holiday. We'll see y'all next weekend. We'll see y'all either Friday or Sunday. Peace. And go see Wicked for Good if you haven't already.